shit feel like ain't seven. Put lines on through my ass. Wake up in the morning, count my blessings. Feel like heaven. This shit feel like ain't seven.
Welcome to the Money Down, the Believe Network, presented by FanDuel, man. We got the kickoff of the NFL season underway right now, man. Highly anticipated Cowboys versus Eagles. You know, what's y'all thoughts about the first half so far? Obviously, we got to talk about first things first. You know, after the opening kickoff, Jalen Carter, decides to approach the Dallas Cowboys huddle. Dak Prescott exits the huddle. They go face to face for whatever reason. I'm sure Dak Prescott ain't saying nothing that crazy, but Jalen Carter decides to spit on him. What's y'all
like
on it?
He spit on.
My dog was in a different place. My dog was in a different place, dog. Like, you were focused on the game, bro. He definitely spit on him, bro. You can see it on the video.
Yeah, you can see it.
Through the face, man. I thought it hit him on the neck or something, bro. It was bad, dog. But the first snap of the 2025-2026 season ain't even happened yet. Yes, it did because of the kickoff. But just like your first snap ain't happened yet, bro. You already get ejected from the game. Bro, you not on the field, dog. Bro, it was so stupid, bro. Like
the refs not playing around either because they done yeah. It's an emphasis there. They keep talking.
Go ahead.
No, they keep talking about in the broadcast. It's the emphasis for NFL refs with taunting and everything like that. So obviously, spitting is the most kind of outrageous thing you can do. That's one of the most disrespectful things you could do in life to spit on somebody. So, like I said, ain't no way Dak Prescott said anything worth this man spit on. That's crazy. But I think a lot of that veteran leadership on that, especially on that defense, man, is gone now.
It's gone.
You got a lot of young players. Obviously, Jalen Carter is the best player on that defense. But for him to be out of this game early on, you can see that the Dallas Cowboys are taking full advantage of that. No Michael Parsons. Clearly see they need a pass rush.
Yeah, they pass rush. hot trash right now, bro. Like no outside contain, no collapse under the pocket. Like Jalen Hurts, that boy see walking through the end zone. And my dog dancing, bro. You obviously they're missing Micah, bro. Micah's been 12, 13, 14 sacks a season, bro. Like these are the games where a player like him, makes those type of plays, keeps things bottled up, gets you to third and long, forces a fourth down punt, gets you to third and long, makes a sack, has a sack on third and long, or creates a stop on third and long, right to where your offense is cooking right now and you're in a hostile environment. It's a guy like that you'd like to have to help change momentum. You know what I'm saying? Especially after Philly has scored every drive, right? Like driven the ball down the field. Like you need a guy like that to be able to help slow down momentum and shift it to your side while your offense is cooking. So they're obviously missing him, bro. But somebody's got to figure it out. Coach need to be in somebody ASS at the half, telling people, upfield shoulder, to your edges, collapse the pocket to your inside guys. Like pass rush is inexistent right now.
I think too. I mean, we talk about how much Micah is. I don't even think it's the fact of getting sacks. I just think it's the part of the game plan where you have to dedicate more than just one person to a player like that. You're seeing. I mean, we know how freaking good Philly's offensive line is. These are just guys going out there and just matching up one-on-one. It's nobody out there that's going to require more than one person to block for Dallas's defense right now on the defensive line. So, like y'all said, without somebody who can cause havoc and get require a double team or a chip from somebody else, I mean, it's gonna be a long season, bro. Especially for guys in the secondary too, because so many people have so much time to get open. Like I'm interested to see how things move forward for Dallas's defense, and then with these picks, do you use it as leverage right now and try to trade for somebody? Like you got to do something because this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
Here's the problem. Who you gonna trade for where you're not gonna have to come out of your pocket?
You gotta come out. You know that though. You gotta come out your pocket regardless.
But you should have did that with Micah. You already had him. You might as well. He didn't ask for more than TJ and Why am I thinking? Why am I blanking? Miles Garrett, he ain't asking for more than them, right? He asking to be one of the highest paid. He ain't asking to be the highest paid.
Could they trade? I don't know how I don't know how the contract stuff work, but like, could they trade for Trahan in Cincinnati? Like, is it? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Just, I doubt
they could.
And I'm just talking out loud, but they better do something. Where I mean, if they plan on tanking, then hey,
here
you go.
Well, they're obviously not planning on tanking.
No. Obviously they don't. But I mean, it's week 1, right? Everybody come out with hopes.
You got to give it some time. They going up against a good offensive line. You know, Philly always has a very talented offensive line across the board. But if it continues like this going forward, then they gotta address that issue. I think the most impressive thing for me so far, I know Jalen Carter's not out there, but that Dallas Cowboys offensive line has been playing well. They've been opening up some running lanes. They've been protecting Dak. Dak's been, cool, calm, collected. CD's been, doing his thing to start this game and been cooking folks a little bit. So I don't think this Dallas offense will have any problems, really going forward. I think it really comes down to really the pass rush for the Dallas Cowboys. Can that come alive? I mean, they could blitz a little bit more too. They just playing 4-man rush. They got some pretty solid corners out there, so they just kind of relying on that. But can't no corner cover for 8 seconds. You know what I mean? That's tough. So they definitely got some things to answer. But do y'all think when it comes to this Philly team? I know I said a little bit earlier, but a lot of that veteran leadership going. You can tell defense is going to be different without Jalen Carter out there. But do y'all see this being an issue for this team going forward? A lot of youth, a lot of talent, obviously, but it's definitely a different defense.
I see it as being an issue for the secondary. Honestly, I mean, and you think about the players that they lost last year, right? You lost Slade, who's been in the league for forever, right? And then also losing I'm going blank on his name.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Losing CJ Gardner. Like, those are people that are leaders on the back end that can help you figure things out. And, just not to have them there and that presence is super young in the secondary. So I don't know how we're going to see it, but that secondary going to be, I won't say an issue, but it's going to have something that's going to have to pick up throughout the year.
Yeah, and it's been a quiet first half for A.J. Brown too. I don't know if has he had a catcher or even a target yet?
He ain't had to.
I know, but look, you know how this thing started last year.
Gonna be reading the book on the sideline.
Early. But I'm saying, it's only a matter of time. Like, he's gonna be cool. He's gonna be cool for the first few weeks, but as that continue, I know it's just only been the first half so far. But he's a guy. You can find a way to get him the ball. Like, it ain't got to be down the field. Nothing. You give him a RPO, slip screen. You got to get the ball in his hands. He's too dynamic of a football player. So, like I said, I know the second half he can go out there, have 10 catches, whatever, in a hurry. But I don't see how he doesn't get any targets or catches in the first half. That's pretty crazy to me.
I don't know either, bro, and they better figure it out because he the type of player he gonna, what I'm saying, he's a outspoken player. He gonna for sure say something. I'm 100% sure he said something in the locker room, and I got him on the ticket right now, so they better throw this. What
you got him for a tug? You got him for a tug?
4.5 catches. That should have been easy.
That's first quarter. I was gonna say Dallas Goddard got like 5 already.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas one of his favorite targets.
Yeah, it is.
Dallas definitely one of his favorite targets, man. But obviously, we got this game going on right now. We got some other games that we're gonna see throughout this weekend. I'm pretty sure KC play tomorrow. Play the LA Chargers. What other game are y'all looking forward to in week 1? I know we got the Sunday night game. You got Buffalo, Baltimore, all that going on. What y'all like in week 1?
I'm going Atlanta and Tampa Bay, right? And I think this is, we don't really get a lot of seasons that start off with division rivalries and, division games. And it's like that for a lot of these teams, or it looked like pretty much almost everybody. But, for us, I've been hyping the Falcons up all season. We made some moves, and it's a contract year for guys like, well, not contract year, but, Bijan is in a position where if he hoop and he do what he's supposed to do, he can go out there and get paid and push the running back position in the right direction. Following Saquon and guys that got paid this past off season, but it's a big year for Michael Penix. Like, it's time for us to put things back together and get back to the Falcons of Matt Ryan, right? Where we went to the NFC Championship, we lost to San Fran, but then 2 years later we appeared in the Super Bowl. So we got the pieces to put it together. man, we just got to do it, and what better way to start off with Tampa Bay, right? Tampa Bay is a team that a lot of people are, have been picking to make noise, in previous seasons, but here it is, it's a lot of talks. They've already given them the NFC South. They're saying they're going to win it. So, I'm really looking forward to that game, and it's going to be a tough challenge. So I'm rolling with ATL versus the Bucs.
So where you going, Warren? Man,
we know who he.
It's a good matchup.
That's a tough one too.
But obviously, I'm looking forward to that because that's my team. I want to see the Rams, perform this year. Obviously, we'll get to them when it comes to later in the conversation. I got some stuff in them, but I think right now in terms of a team this week or a game this week, I want to see. I'm excited to see Baltimore and Buffalo. I mean, that's going to be a hot game. Obviously, you're talking about playoff implications when it come down to it. You're talking about two guys that, will see each other in the playoffs. Two MVP quarterbacks battling it out. I do think 8 gets the MVP this year. I'm gonna throw that out there. I think he gets the NFL MVP this year, but I also think that he gets the upper hand on Josh Allen this year. I think that this first week is gonna really see where both teams are to start the season, but then also where Baltimore's defense is. That's what I really want to see is like how all these pieces are going to work together. They got a lot of good young pieces in the offseason, in the draft. So just looking to see, what they look like, how they gel this first game coming out of the offseason. And then interestingly enough, I don't know what Buffalo has on defense right now. So I'm interested to see how they're going to answer that Lamar-Derrick Henry combination.
Yeah, it's always a battle between those two teams. I think those two teams are almost in that same boat. Like, can they get over the hump? They can make it to the AFC Championship, but they can't. Every time they go up against the Kansas City Chiefs, and they don't play that good enough game like they play during the regular season. They seem to play up tight, and each team it's very, very similar for both teams. They try to kind of play superhero ball, be the middle of the third quarter. They playing like it's 10 seconds left on the clock. They trying to force stuff and force the issue. So I want to see these teams, obviously, they're in that same category, what that battle is going to be like in week one, see who's going to get off to a fast start. And then, obviously, I think both of those two teams will be in the playoffs, who can keep that same energy like they have in the regular season, in the playoffs. That's what I'm looking for from those two teams. Go ahead.
I think it's time to start putting John Harbaugh in the same conversation that we throw Mike Tomlin in. Right, like I every time I turn on ESPN and we talk about the Steelers, everybody is saying it's time to probably, in the future make a switch from Mike T because he hasn't been able to get over the hump, right? And it's the same thing with Baltimore. Baltimore hasn't been to a Super Bowl since 2013, right? That might have been my freshman year in college when they played San Fran in New Orleans. So, and he's had. When we want to talk about stacked teams, and I guess I can't say with Mike T, the whole, AB, Le'Veon, and Ben Roethlisberger, that era that they had those guys there, they were loaded as well. But I mean, the teams that he's been able to have in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson, I mean, now adding Derrick Henry, at some point he had he had Hollywood Brown. Like they've always been stacked on defense. They've had these rosters where they should be in the Super Bowl and they get to the playoffs and they hit the same hump or the same wall every year, whether it's been running to KC, running into Buffalo, and they haven't been able to give over that hump. So I think for John, it's starting to tick, right? Like, can he get him over the hump? And I'm not calling for his job or anything like that, but if we're gonna have these conversations about coaches, Kyle Shanahan, Mike Tomlin, like these guys who haven't been able to secure that big win in the playoffs, I think we gotta throw John in there as well too.
It's a good one.
It's definitely fair. I know for me, obviously, I'm looking forward to the Patriots and Raiders game. The reason I'm looking forward to that, obviously, got a new regime in there. Josh McDaniels back. Drake May year 2. What's it gonna look like for him? New offensive line, or some new offensive lineman out in front of him. Got Travion Henderson with Ramondre Stevenson, who I think a lot of people are sleeping on going into this year, and a revamped defense too. You got a pass rush. You got Mel Williams. You got Harold Landry. Hopefully, Christian Gonzalez is out there week 1. Carlton Davis. So there's a lot of good pieces that they are not. A lot of great additions that they made during the offseason. I'm excited to see what it all looks like in week 1 and how it continues to progress going forward. I think the game that I'm looking forward to the most out of all of them has got to be Detroit and the Packers. in week 1.
Ooh,
New York. Detroit has, new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator.
Everybody.
What's that? Yeah, what's that going to look like for them on both sides of the ball? They were very good on both sides of the ball last year. And then for Green Bay, they were a good football team last year, but I feel like they were, still on that borderline. Obviously, another year for Jordan Love under his belt. You go out there, you get Micah Parsons. We'll see if he plays week 1. So they're making these additions. Xavier McKinney was a huge addition last season. Now we'll see if it all can come together on both sides of the ball. This is a dangerous football team. They have a lot of youth on that football team as well. So they'll be competitive for years and years to come. Got a staple on the offense side of the ball with Jordan Love, and then you got your staple on defense where those two will be together for some time. So I'm excited for that matchup in week 1.
I'm about to say, obviously there's a lot of great games coming up this week, but you talk about new offensive coordinator, new pieces. Monday Night Football with the Bears and Vikings is going to be a good one too. J.J. McCarthy under center on the opposite side. Now you got Lions old offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, seeing what the Bears are going to look like now that they got somebody that's obviously proven. Been able to have success and bring in Detroit from what they were to where they are now. So being able to see what he does with Caleb, I think in year 2 is going to be a big tell to see how the Bears season is going to go too.
And so 2 things, right? Is New England playing in Vegas or are they coming to you guys?
They're at home. I think they're in New England.
At home.
They're in New England.
Patriots.
Okay. So I was gonna say that was gonna be pretty crazy because that would have been Josh going back. That would have been Josh going back to Vegas. But
either way, I know you're on a mission.
Yeah.
I know you're on a mission.
Call your best shit, coach. But what I wanted to say was I just think it's an exciting time with ball, and I haven't really thought about it. But like you look at all these divisions from top to bottom. I mean, we talked that you just talked about the NFC North. Was that the NFC North? No, NFC North. NFC North, right? If you think like that could almost be the best division in the NFC, and a whole bunch of question marks, right? Like, what does Ben Johnson do in Chicago? How does Detroit figure out this OC and this defensive coordinator situation? Because as much as we want to talk about like your philosophies and how things come together, you lost both guys to head coach, like they lost to head coaching, jobs. How does the players adapt to the new people coming in? JJ McCarthy in Minnesota, what he gonna do, right? Like, if I'm Chicago, I'm blitzing the hell out. I'm sitting because he got to adjust to the speed of how things are. And then obviously the questions with Green Bay. I've been seeing a lot of people pick Green Bay to go to the Super Bowl, and it to me is just like,
what?
Where is that? Yeah, like Dan Orlovsky was talking about that today, and it's just like, where does that come from, right? I know their defense is super good. Their defense is super good. They got an amazing defensive line.
Corner's the question mark for me.
Corner's the question mark. Yeah. But the way to cover that is elite pass rushing. So they have
Sean
that.
Gary and Michael Parsons now.
And Michael Parsons, that's gonna be crazy in my opinion. And then what does Jordan Love do on the offensive side of the ball? Can Watson stay healthy? Does Reed, stay healthy?
A lot of injuries right now.
A lot of injuries.
So they got Matthew Golden too.
So it's so much going on, bro, to look forward to, and I just think it's like that with a lot of divisions. It's like that with a lot of divisions.
Speaking of divisions, the perfect segue into what we're gonna talk about next. We're gonna roll through each division, pick our winners. You ain't gotta explain why. We'll just roll through it to get through it. So we'll start with the AFC East: Buffalo, Miami, Patriots, Jets. Who y'all rolling with in that division?
I'm going with the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots.
You for real?
I'm for real. I'm for real. Josh McDaniels back. You know what he's been able to do with the offense. You got a second year for Drake May. Stephon Diggs added key piece to the offense. You got a really good rookie in the rookie receiver? Kyle Williams. I think he's going to add a good piece to that offense. Trevion Henderson's looked really good. You still got Ramondre Stevenson in the backfield. You have weapons on that offense, and we know Josh McDaniels knows how to put those pieces together and make something happen, right? I know question mark might be a little bit on the defensive side, but you got veteran defensive backs, Christian Gonzalez on one side, Carlton Davis on the other side. I mean, I think they have a really good chance. Obviously, Josh Allen is the big buzzsaw in that division, but I mean, I think if New England can put it together on both sides of the ball this season, it may not be, 13-4 or anything like that, but I mean, I think 10-7 makes sense.
Did it cut out? All right. My fault. I'm gonna roll with Buffalo. I know Patriots gonna be much better than what they were last year. I just think Buffalo, they have the recipe, they have the more established quarterback who's played, obviously got his MVP last year, playing at a high level. I'm gonna still roll with Buffalo. I don't think they'll run away with it, but I'm gonna go with Buffalo for the winners of the AFC East. We're gonna go to the AFC North. We got Baltimore, Bengals, got the Browns and Steelers. Who y'all rolling with?
Give me B more.
For
sure. This is Lamar. This is another MVP year, man. I think me and the homies down here was talking about it. I say it right now. LJ, the best player to ever come out of Florida college football league. He the one. You just got to give it to him. And I think this is it. What, this will be MVP number 3 if he win.
It would be.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say B more, and I'm gonna say LJ MVP number 3.
Same. B more.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Baltimore on that one too. Then we go to the AFC South. We got the Texans, Colts, Jags, Titans. Who y'all got in this one?
Ooh, I'm gonna shock y'all. Give me Tennessee, man. I'm going
Tennessee.
I'm going Tennessee. You know, we need somebody to say something crazy, man. Come on, Cam. Cam Ward, bro. Come on, Cam. Do something, man.
I want to say them Jags again, but they failed me last year. I said it last year. They stunk it up, so I ain't gonna go with them. I'm gonna just roll the favor. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I think
Man,
Danny.
hell no.
Hey, hear me out. I think JT has a great year, and I think Danny Doms changes scenery. We know what happens when a change of scenery happens for people. I got Danny Doms in Indianapolis.
Ooh,
I ain't gonna lie. What's his name? He just got smoked.
Yeah,
he got smoked.
He dropped that for sure.
Fergie, hey, hope you all right.
Danny Dimes, you rolling with? We gotta talk about that another time.
Change of scenery. Hey, change of scenery. It changes things for people.
I feel like he'll play solid, but I don't think they're gonna win.
Can't throw the ball.
We'll see.
All right, we gonna go to the AFC West. Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers. Who y'all liking that one?
I like the Broncos.
Okay.
I like the Broncos. I don't know if the Chiefs do it this year. I like the Broncos.
I'm going KC till they prove me otherwise.
I got Chiefs making the playoffs, but I got Broncos winning the division.
As bad as I'm a huge Justin Herbert fan, and I want to say the Chargers, but man, until somebody showed me Andy ain't got it no more, I got to go with Bit Red, bro. So KC.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, we'll go to the NFC now. The NFC East: Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. Who y'all liking this one?
Philly. I don't even think that's going. If anybody, you trying y'all, both of y'all trying to cook up some bulls. Don't.
I'm going with the Commanders.
I was going Commanders too. I'm going Commanders, and that's not to say Philly gonna be bad, but it'll be similar. Both teams have good records, but I think year 2 for Jay Daniels. Then Cliff. You add Debo. I think Debo's gonna be. I think he's gonna get back in his bag this year with Cliff. So
after preseason shows, you think Debo done gain weight still?
Nah. He
See? We told you now.
I just don't think. I think that year 2 hump for a lot of quarterbacks is so tough, right? And we talked about it. You know, the league, once that film get out on you, bro, everybody know what Jaden feel comfortable with and what kind of rattle him. I think if you want to go back and look at that. Go back and look at that NFC Championship game, right? Like and I'm not saying he played bad, but Philly had the perfect game plan to jump out on him and get him a little rattle and play him from behind, have him play from behind. And I think that's what a lot of teams are going to try to do. So it's all off Jaden. If he can, come out this year and have a plan, which I'm sure him and Cliff are going to be able to do, but it's all off him. And a lot of people, was Kyler's second season good?
I don't remember.
I want to say he did. No, he did. I want to say Kyler first year or second, because I can't remember. But when people got a beat on Kyler and Cliff, you've seen it. So I just think now everybody gonna take that approach with Jaden. And I'm not saying he's gonna do bad, but it's all just you got to show me type thing.
Yeah, definitely gotta wait and see. Now we're gonna go to the NFC North, best division of football last year: Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. We all got in this one.
Man, I'm going GB, man. Go Pack, go, fam. Go Pack, go. I'm going Green Bay. Come on, Jordan, bro.
I'm going with the Vikings in this one. I think JJ McCarthy has a solid rookie season. You know, Justin Jefferson gonna do his thing. Y'all, you know, hey,
He
people
hurt.
on that defense. You said, well,
He hurt, right?
He gonna be all right. Man. Well, he gonna be out there, man. That system works well for quarterbacks. So he's not gonna sit back there and hold on to the ball. That's not really his thing anyway. He play action, get the ball out of his hands, let his dudes go to work. So I'm going Minnesota.
Give me Ben Johnson division year 1. Bears win the division in Ben Johnson's first year. Year 1. Hey, it's a question mark. It's a question mark. Bears got the defense. They put it together on offense. Get Caleb in a comfortable spot to throw from the pocket, move, get him off the spot, move the pocket with him so he can do some things with his feet. I think they're gonna be all right, and I think Ben Johnson knows how to do that.
I mean,
you got the weapons. You got Ogunze, DJ Moore,
the tight end, super dope.
Komet, Colson Loveland, bro. You got the weapons.
Defense
Luther Burden, but it was gonna be all right.
No, I think they got the tools, but it's all on Mr. Quarterback, man. Preseason it, they ain't look that hot, so I mean he can come out and shred the league up, sure enough. But I'm excited to watch it. I just don't know. A lot of question marks. We going into the year. Yeah, we definitely gonna see.
I think Caleb had a situation this offseason that people don't talk about. That should have hurt your heart, fam. Going into the year,
you get your bag, you gotta get in this bird. Literally. You gotta
get in your bird, or it's gonna go bad. So we'll see.
Oh man.
I can see
how we're gonna go to the NFC South. Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Bucks.
Bro, hey Soj, bro. Y'all better not let me down. I'm going with Atlanta to win the division.
Come on now.
All right. My dog Kyle Pitts gonna have a resurrection this season. Hey,
you see me out of crunk the dirty bird out. They were doing that before I was even alive. Man, give me ATL, dog. This is our time, bro. It's been a little minute. We got the pieces, bro. I just need, I need Michael Penix to do what he's supposed to do. And I need, it's been time for Kyle Pitts, but it's time for show. Like you starting to creep into that. Is you gonna touch that next bag, or what's going on? So, and I know he I know he feel that pressure, man. So give me ATL, dog. And I don't really see too many teams in our division to threaten us besides Tampa. We being real.
I'm going with Tampa in this one, man. I just think Tampa's offense is gonna be crazy explosive. Like I said, I know Todd Bowles' defense will do. I just don't know what the defense is going to look like, but I know for a fact they got backs, receivers for days. And I know Baker, he a gunslinger. He's going to throw that rock. So I'm excited to watch that offense. I'm going to go with the Bucks. Last but not least.
I'm about to say, I ain't going to lie. Dark Horse, Carolina for sure.
Man, hell no.
Coming off the last year, Dark Horse.
They heated up a little bit towards the end. I don't think they got enough just yet.
Bryce Young started building off of what he did last year. I can see them going 1-1 with everybody in the division.
Do Carolina have a premier pass rusher?
No.
We gotta think about it. No.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. We gonna see though.
What DA say? They're not there yet.
Last but not least, we're gonna go to NFC West. We don't have to ask Warren who he thinks is gonna win. Cardinals, Rams, 49ers, Seahawks.
We ain't really gotta ask y'all either. I'd be shocked if y'all say something different. Nope. But don't try it. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
I'm gonna go San Fran. I'm gonna go San Fran. People sleep on them.
How dare you, bro? That's so disrespectful.
How is it disrespectful?
Bro,
you act like y'all just been dominating this division for like years to come.
I mean, we have, and we will.
You have not dominated like that now.
Your quarterback, you don't even know
one hit away.
Okay,
one hit away now. For shifting y'all.
First off, everybody's one hit away in this division.
Okay, we get that.
Yeah, but y'all are really one hit away.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Jimmy G, and you saw Stetson Bennett in the preseason. Now, come on, now, don't play.
No, Jimmy G, I'll give you that. Stetson Bennett, cut it out.
That's disrespectful.
He ain't played it down in the league.
Hey, when you got DA and Puka, bro, you don't, I ain't gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna change myself now.
No, I mean it helps for sure.
It helps. Let me say it helps. It helps.
I'm gonna go Rams though. I'm gonna go Rams.
Obviously,
James, you want to be realistic with us, or you gonna?
No, I'm being realistic. You did it. Fred Warner's still there. Nick Bosa's still there. They got some boys now.
Obviously, we wasn't worried about that last year. First of all, wasn't nobody worried about that.
You're not worried. You're not worried about anything ever when it comes to the Rams. So
y'all seen Christian McCaffrey popped up with
the calf, yeah. I mean, I already knew that was going.
One hit away. If they ain't got CMC, they done for.
They gonna be all right.
All right.
They're gonna be all right. They gonna win games without CMC. All right, man. Now we're gonna turn the page, man. We're gonna see the odds from FanDuel for each team to win the Super Bowl this upcoming season. They got Baltimore, obviously one of the favorites, Philly, Buffalo, KC, Detroit. So they got the Bengals in there. They got.
Hey Matt, hey Kirk, scroll down a little bit because I'm seeing some disrespect. All right, there we go. I was saying that was disrespectful. You got Green Bay in front of us. You got Cincinnati in front of us. You got Detroit, who offense and defensive coordinator we don't even know. Like, this is some disrespect up here. That's crazy.
Man, so. I mean, obviously, you're going to have your own opinion, not just about the odds on FanDuel, but
for sure.
What's y'all Super Bowl matchup and who's y'all winner for the 2025 season?
Dang.
I was going to say, I already told you. The matchup is going to be the Ravens and the Rams going to win. And the story. Bro, I'm not just saying that because that's my team. I think
you are saying that because that
literally saying it because of your team.
Sorry that I know and everybody else knows what we can do on the field to put us in a position to win a Super Bowl. Can't say the same thing about this. I ain't gonna talk trash, but I'm just saying. But I have a reason to say that.
You know, bro, I'm wanting Baltimore and Philly to go to the Super Bowl, but there is something that's just keep telling me it's going to be a rematch from last year, and we're going to get KC. We're going to get KC and Philly and Pat, and obviously Travis. Travis is going to go into the sunset, man, and they're going to figure out a way to beat this Philly defense. So I'm going to go KC and Philly back in the bowl, KC winning.
I'm rolling with L. Jack. I think he gets to his first Super Bowl this year. They've added even more pieces to their defense that dominated last year. I think he has a great playoff run and makes it to the Super Bowl. Sure. And I'm gonna say on the NFC, I was kind of skeptical about Detroit, but I think they got a good recipe in there. I think even with the transition, they're able to get to the Super Bowl. I love their running backs. Jared Goff's been playing well. Amon-Ra. I think Jameson Williams is gonna have another big year this year. And I think their defense ends up being all right. I think they make it to the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna pick Baltimore winning it. I'm gonna go L. Jack getting his first bowl. So that's what I'm rolling with.
I feel like it's too many people picking Baltimore to win the Super Bowl. The betting guys ain't going. And as that, listen, I want 8 to win. You know what I'm saying? I want them to win a bowl, but I just feel like when it's too many people, like they figure out how to.
Philly was favored last year. Them boy went out there and won it. So
we need to have Perk pull it up. Hey Perk, what's the Super Bowl logo look like for this year? I'm just throwing it out there. Hey Perk, pull up the Super Bowl logo for this year.
It's gonna take him a minute to pull that up. Probably,
it's a little perp in there. I think it's a little perp.
I think it's a little perp and it's a little perp and green. It's perp and blue.
Okay. Y'all can't really. Y'all really.
Bro, look at the Super Bowl. Look at all the logos for the last 5 years. They all have been pretty close.
Nah, man, no.
And that purple and blue could be Baltimore and Detroit.
It could. I mean, I think it's a Rams blue. Look at that. That's a Rams blue, dog. That's that's a blue and yellow. You got a little purple in there.
Green Bay, man.
He gonna always find a way to include the Rams. Everything about the Super Bowl, you gonna find a way to include.
Is the Super Bowl earlier this year?
I feel like it is than last year.
By week.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like it's like the next week in February last year. But before we wrap up, man, we'll talk about these Nike NFL rivalry jerseys that they released last week, man. Which one was y'all favorite out of them all? Whose was good? What jerseys were bad? Out of all these jerseys, which one y'all rocking with?
I ain't gonna lie, I like Seattle jerseys, bro. But it looked like Oregon. It looked like Oregonish a little bit, especially with like the shoulder design. But I'm rolling with Seattle. But them jerseys nice. San Fran's dope. The Rams got some jerseys.
I like how they add that black, and I like how the Rams do the black in there. But I think my favorite,
Arizona's fire.
Arizona's fire, bro. I got either Arizona.
It's almost like their normal junk. They add a little
desert, a little brown.
Nice.
See me.
I like Minnesota too. I like Minnesota.
Yeah.
You gonna say New England, bro?
Nah, I ain't gonna say. I do like that. I think they went like the most different route out of everybody. They tried to push the envelope a little bit. But I'm going Miami. I like Miami's the black. Yeah. The turquoise with the orange.
Not
I think
Minnesota, Buffalo.
That's definitely going to be dope, man. I think Nike did their thing with these. Obviously, similar to what they had with Color Rush. I think these are even better. A little bit of Color Rush. Color Rush was some of them jerseys were loud, boy.
Y'all Color Rush jerseys.
I have the whole stadium, but man, that's a wrap for the Money Down podcast on the Believe Network, presented by FanDuel. Y'all enjoy the rest of the weather delay going on for the football game, so we'll see whenever they get back out there. But appreciate everybody that tuned in. We'll be live again soon. Appreciate y'all. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep showing love.
Yes, sir.